Hi, this is Presh Talwalkar. See if you can pass this personal finance quiz. Imagine you're buying a calculator for $125. You will learn that you can save $5 by making a 10-minute trip to a nearby store. Do you make the trip? Now consider a different situation. Imagine you're buying a calculator that's priced at $25. You again learn you can save $5 by going to a store that's 10 minutes away. Do you make the trip? A famous study asked people these questions. In the first scenario, most people would not make the trip to save $5. They would think that they're spending $125 and $5 savings is not a lot of money. In the second situation, however, almost everyone would make the trip. It seems like a lot if you're going to save $5 on a $25 calculator. However, these two answers make no sense. They're inconsistent. It's the same $5 in both situations. Your decision should be based on whether it's worth making a 10-minute trip to save $5. If you would make the trip in one situation, you should make the trip in the second situation. Or if you wouldn't make the trip, you should not make it in both situations. The tendency that we don't make the correct decision is studied in behavioral economics, and the tendency is known as a decision trap, a cognitive bias, or an irrational decision. These are not things that should be surprising to us. In fact, we experience these kinds of illusions all the time. Consider the two diagrams of circles on the left and the right. I want you to judge the size of the two orange circles which have the $5. Does either circle appear differently sized to you? Most people would say the circle on the left appears to be smaller. Watch what happens, however, when I remove the surrounding circles. You'll see that these details actually affect our perception of size. The larger circles make the inside circle appear smaller, and the smaller circle make the inside circle appear larger. When I remove the outside circles and I draw grid lines, you can see that the two orange circles are exactly the same size. It's the same $5. When I put the surrounding circles back and I remove the grid lines, the illusion once again appears. We are prone to make these irrational decisions just as we are prone to fall for optical illusions. In my new book, The Irrationality Illusion: How to Make Smart Decisions and Overcome Bias, I'll explain to you the many ways that we make irrational decisions and how you can identify the extraneous details so that you can make a rational decision by overcoming the bias that we have. Check out the book. There's a link in the video description. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I make videos on math and game theory. You can catch me on my blog, Mind Your Decisions, which you can follow on Facebook, Google+, and Patreon. You can follow me on social media at Presh Talwalkar, and you can check out links to all my books in the video description.